You are never enough. You are behind time. No matter how much you chase, everything seems to be a time bomb nowadays. You chase a dream to get out of bed, deprived of sleep the night before because you were chasing the internet dreams. To grow a six-pack, to get laid 6 more times, to be pretty, you now need to be reminded and influenced by someone who cares no less. To be that yogi so you could pull a bridge but never breach alive. To earn a life with 9 digits in the hope that, in case you lose one, there are 9 more to go. This is the architect of life that is designed for you. The day you were taught. You learn that success is measured in A's, 10s, or 100s. In your 20s, your career is measured by your studies. Your love is measured by your upload. In your 30s, your family is measured by your career, and your love is measured by your body count. In your 40s, your career can't be measured because society forgot that part, and your love is measured by yourself. What is it that you are chasing? Why are you chasing? Is this the perfect life we are programmed to live? Or is this the life you programmed for life? I came across the concept of slow living somewhere in my 30s, and it made me realize the meaning of being slow. I began to slow down the way I think, questioning the value of love, relationship, wealth, and the end goal. While the paths are very different from everyone, while the end goal is pretty much the same, and that is to be in bliss. If that's the case, how can we get there? And does the teaching that we are taught get us there? The answer is surprisingly no. It is not the only way. In fact, it is not the way at all. Slow living is about growing old. Slow living is about aging wise. You could do so in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. There is no number. It is coming to terms with yourself, and that you don't need to chase. Slow down to appreciate the moments. Let the meaning of them come to you. For someone who is an overthinker, I like to have a routine to be in nature, just to observe, to be in my silence. Is the sun chasing the moon to get into sunset? Or are the waves scrambling to get ashore to stay dry? The details being close to nature help me to focus on what we do not need, just to experience, please. The experience of walking barefoot gives me an emotion of trust from the sensation of security. It is okay to walk bare and be vulnerable. It begs the question of why we would need a pair of fancy footwear. Does that make us more likable, or does it shield us from being exposed? To breathe the ocean give me a perspective of space. Do I get more space to breathe after spending the entire savings to get a house in a concrete jungle? Or do I find breath in a space where I'm allowed to breathe without measurements in meters? Chasing the details I once thought were the big picture turned out to be the big picture that I was missing. It wasn't the goal that I was chasing. It was the goalpost that kept running. Things that used to matter doesn't seem to make much sense anymore. I found that we are in an illusion, living a life on the canvas of others, waiting to be painted with checkboxes of hearts and ticks, and measured by numbers or on a scale by machines to eradicate us from our human form. We need to pause at some point of our life to reflect what we truly chase and how it's measured without us chasing life away. For someone who had fallen behind many times chasing dreams, I can assure you that none of it truly matters, because we are not meant to be measured. We are not identified by success. Instead, we are created by emotions that shape the way we age. While I was backpacking across Southeast Asia, I learned that being on a tiny budget opened up so many portals for myself that I did not know. One of the ways, the way I view my identity and the material possession around us. Why do we need so many? Why are we always needing? I realize it is the identity that we want to become. We end up chasing an idea, and the concept is in the blueprint handed us by society, which goes deep into marketing. They know your journey to success, and for you to get there, you need a small picture to see the big picture. That photograph is your identity to success. In the world that we live in, it seems that emotions are our currency and it can be exchanged for a purchase. I hope you understand that the next time you chase beauty, a dress can bring an identity without a soul, but a soul could find beauty in peace. And when you're chasing richness, take a moment to slow down your living. Understand that no brand of any vehicle can drive the distance to your heart, but your heart could drive towards the understanding of happiness.